Florida, the Sunshine State, a place known for beaches, theme parks, orange groves, and endless summer. But here's something almost nobody knows. Florida's name has nothing to do with sunshine, beaches, or tropical weather. In fact, the name Florida came from a Spanish religious festival, and it was chosen over 500 years ago, long before the United States even existed. Welcome to Hidden Chapters USA Today. We go back to the early 1500s, to the moment when a single explorer, a religious celebration, and a mistake in geography created the name Florida. This is the forgotten origin story of America's Sunshine State. Before European ships ever touched the coast, Florida was home to powerful native civilizations. The Timucua ruled the northeast. The Calusa, often called the Shell Warriors, dominated the southwest with massive shell mounds and canals. The Tocobaga lived along Tampa Bay, and the Apalachee farmed and fought in the Panhandle. To these tribes, the land wasn't called Florida. It was a vast region of forests, rivers, wetlands, and sacred grounds. They had their own languages, their own names for the land, and their own worlds, separate from the word that would one day define it. In the early 1500s, Spain was exploring every coast it could reach. Gold, new territories, and religious expansion were key goals. In 1513, the Spanish crown sent Juan Ponce de León, a soldier, explorer, and former governor of Puerto Rico, on a mission to find new lands. He sailed north, and after weeks at sea, he spotted a coastline, long, flat, and covered in vibrant greenery. It was Easter season in Spain. More specifically, the festival known as Pascua Florida. In Spanish, Florida comes from the word flor, meaning flower. Pascua Florida literally translates to Festival of Flowers or Flowery Easter. So when Ponce de León saw the lush, blooming landscape, and because it was Easter time, he wrote in his logs that the land should be named La Florida, meaning the land of flowers. This is the true origin of Florida's name. Florida in the 1500s looked very different from the Florida we know today. There were no roads, no cities, no farms. There were thick forests, colorful plants, wild orchids, and endless greenery. To Ponce de León and his men, this coastline seemed like a vast, flowery paradise, a perfect match for the festival of Pascua Florida. Some historians even believe that the explorer saw bright flowers blooming along the coast, which reinforced the name. Many people think Florida was named after the Fountain of Youth. This is a misunderstanding. While Ponce de León was connected to that legend later, his writings show he was more interested in new land, riches, exploration, and expanding Spain's territory. The name Florida had nothing to do with magical waters. It came from religion, nature, and timing. In the centuries that followed, Florida changed hands many times. Spain claimed it. France explored nearby regions. Britain took control during the 1700s. Spain regained it. Finally, in 1819, Spain sold Florida to the United States. But through all these changes, the name never changed. La Florida remained the official name until it became simply Florida. Today, Florida is known as the Sunshine State, a center of tourism, a mix of cultures, a gateway to the Americas, and one of the most visited places on Earth. But, at its core, its name still carries the original meaning. The land of flowers, born from a Spanish festival and a moment in history that changed everything. If you enjoyed learning the true origin of Florida's name, make sure to subscribe to Hidden Chapters USA. We tell America's forgotten stories, one chapter at a time.